Hey guys, what's up? We are gonna be playing some more Hollow Knight for whatever reason. I'm gonna beat a guy to death.
Potentially.
Yeah, I did some soul searching, and I want to talk right now. No!
Yeah, he got a charm that might help out a little bit.
Dang it!
Maybe not.
Ah, bitch!
All right, you got 3 now. Cool. What if he's like a really nice guy? You just like bugged him, like you did hit him.
Yeah.
He's like a really nice guy, and he just has like a family and wife that he's excited to go home to. He's like, but then this prick hit me. I was like,
Oh!
oh shit.
That was almost
No.
worth it!
Heal.
Yeah.
See, there you go.
No! Yeah.
That invincibility does help because you would have died several times over.
Yeah, that's true. So I bought an item while we were off camera, and it cost me most of my money. It was I think it was 220, or no, it was just 200, and I got that all back by visiting the black demon thing that has like all my progress in it. And he gave me back all my money, and it was a lot. So I bought it was a lot to me. It was just enough to get the lowest tier item from the shop, which grants me some invulnerability while I'm healing, which is a big deal.
Yeah, hopefully this does help a little bit with your quest or whatever.
Dang it! Stop getting hit.
All right. I'm feeling good about this one though. The thing is, you're getting,
Yeah.
and I know it's like difficult, like, but you're getting aggravated. So it's like you just got to remember to avoid and like pace yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
See, he's like, you do just hit him, and he's like, Nice. Good one.
I am working on some patterns. No.
I
No.
would, yeah. I
I know.
think that's a good idea.
Yeah, no.
All right. Okay.
No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was me being stupid a little bit. The issue a lot of times is I know how to kind of wave dash out of it a little bit, I guess, is one way to put it. And, but sometimes he moves around, and I don't factor in for it. And his friggin' axe thing has wide radius.
Maybe you just need to think about something that makes you happy. What makes you happy?
I don't know anymore.
It's like, fast food.
Yeah. That's my gamer fuel.
Yeah, say like, I don't know, we've been, like,
No!
we go to fast food, like, often, but it's like, once you have it so often, it's like, it kind of loses its flair.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, I know we both have, like, our bias towards, like, our favorite fast food, but, like,
yeah.
even then, like, even our favorite fast food is just like, oh man, just can't eat it. I remember this one time where it's not fast food, but I went to On the Border, and I like their enchiladas. It's good stuff, and their big burrito. And my dad, he was like, oh yeah, let's do the endless enchiladas thing. I was like, okay, yeah, so let's do it. And I think we had like 10 enchiladas each, and then like beans and rice with it. So it was like non-stop. And the guy was like, you want more? We're like, yeah, we want more. And like eventually I was just so full, and I was like, oh man, I don't know if I can eat all this, like the rest of it. And as soon as we walked out, like at the restaurant, I was like, Just threw up everywhere.
Nice.
And I felt bad because I threw up right in the front entrance of it, so like everybody could see it, and then they're like, "Oh man, I don't want that to happen to me." So I felt bad about it, but their food was good. It was like a, I don't know, their big burrito is pretty big. I thought it was like, oh, there you go.
Yes. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my secret weapon, letting Paul talk while I concentrate fully on not being stupid.
It just means I have to talk through the whole game.
Yes, it's true. So I hope you guys like him.
Yeah.
He's my actual gamer fuel.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I do now?
No idea.
All right, let's go.
Did you get anything from him?
Lots of coins. I'm up to 106 now.
Nice.
Yeah, it felt pretty good.
Well, have you?
It was a little bit underwhelming. I don't think I've been in here, but it's hard to. Maybe I have. I don't know.
It's just some of the stuff does look familiar.
Yeah, like, just a little bit.
Oh yeah, you have been here.
Oh yes, I do think I remember this.
And there was nothing there.
Is there?
Maybe there's something now.
Oh yeah. Well,
have to be a little heavier, I guess.
Yeah. Let's see. Where is the nearest Taco Bell?
I don't know. Taco Bell's my favorite fast food. It's like I know that's like a. It's not exactly a
controversial opinion.
It's not a popular opinion. But I mean that or Burger King foot lettuce.
Yes. Burger King foot lettuce.
That meme is just like, you know.
That, you know what? You asked me in the I think the last episode what my favorite meme was, and that is definitely one of them.
Yeah, it's just so weird how like
that guy's delivery.
Yeah, and you know it's weird too because I think he talks like that, like just naturally.
Yeah.
Like I don't think he is altering his voice in any way. He just talks like that.
That you know what? That might be what you get.
Yeah. Oh, you need a heal. Yeah. Oh, and your thing is not broken anymore.
Yep. Don't have to worry about that shit anymore.
Cool, you have full health now.
Oh, I can jump down here. Let's do it.
Oh, you know what? There is something that you could have jumped down in the beginning too.
In
that one house or something.
Maybe. No. There we go.
Oh yeah. See, there you go.
Yeah. Coin.
Maybe slowly you'll get better like reflexes. I feel like that's what a lot of games do. Like Kingdom Hearts and.
He fell on me. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and you took damage from that too.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
That's pretty cool. And he did it again. I just wanted to get behind his shield mostly. And, dang it, I wasted that.
Just a little bit,
yeah. I let go too soon. Yeah, this thing punishes you if you don't press up the button just right.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been here for sure. No.
Hey, what are those things? I think they're like mostly bugs. Like they look very bug-like.
No, I missed all those coins. There's also an item that helps you collect missed coins, and that is what I want.
What is this, a Mario game? Oh yeah, I don't think you ever answered. What was your favorite game?
Favorite game? Oh, that is a really difficult question. What was something that I've been playing a lot of?
Octopath is definitely.
Well, that is my favorite recent game. Out of all the games that have come out in the last like couple months or so, Octopath Traveler is definitely.
Whoa! No need to get political.
What?
Octopath. A lot of people are like, it's not that great.
Yeah. Apparently, that's a political opinion. A lot of people have been saying naughty things about Octopath that I disagree with. And I mean, like, there's not much else to say other than that. I just don't think they're right. But I don't know. Octopath is really fun. I'm not super big on a lot of RPGs. I like some Mario RPGs, but to be perfectly honest, I don't do a whole lot of Square RPGs. But Octopath is definitely a good one for me. I don't know, like I just love the game, the story, the characters. It's all good. It's
Yeah, you get to play as a stripper, I think.
Yes. Well, they call her a dancer, but yeah, she basically strips.
Cool.
And the language is pretty decent. One of the most hilarious scenes in the game is of a kid. You're rescuing a kid from the woods, and his friend comes to help you. And I just remember, like, in random scenes, like whenever he'd get aggravated, he'd be like, "Damn," in like a little kid voice.
Yeah, kid. You say like, "Damn."
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays that's pretty common.
I guess I'm just not used to it, and it made me laugh so hard.
It reminds me of when we went to Six Flags and we thought that lady said we thought it was a kid and she said pussy, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was the other girl's mom.
Yeah.
They were standing right in front of us in line, and even I thought that was like a teenager, and then I looked at her face. I was like, oh, okay, she's a little older.
Yeah, I didn't see her face until you told me, and I was like, oh, I guess that's okay.
Yeah.
Because I would expect it. I mean, kind of now it's like they don't have a problem with it anymore, but back when I was growing up, it's like, oh yeah, you cuss, you get an ass whooping.
Yeah.
So it was like hearing a young, I would have said, well, from what I saw, she looked like 12.
Mm-hmm.
And for her saying that, like, I was like, oh man, she's she's really grown up.
Yeah.
I don't know if an adult I don't know if cussing is like an adult thing or not, but
yeah.
I would say just more now it's common with kids saying that in school and everything like that.
Where am I going? Yeah, for sure. That was pretty off-putting. But yeah, Octopath. Back to the original topic, I would say is my favorite current game. The one that I've logged a lot of the most time in, other than that, at least on the Switch, was Breath of the Wild. But that's mostly just because there's a freaking ton of like crap to collect and whatnot, and they kept adding missions. I can't think of anything else right now. For a long time, I was like when I was a kid, a lot of the games that I was playing consecutively over a long period of time were Game Boy Advance games. So
you had a majority of like Nintendo consoles and stuff, right?
Yes, that is how I pretty much grew up. When I was young, before we were into video games, I didn't get a video game console till I was 8 or 9. And do I want to do something again?
Go back to that place, Dirt
Go
Mouth.
up?
Yeah, because there's a little place, a little house that has a drop in.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go back there. But go ahead.
Yeah. What I was saying was, dang it, I did it again.
I told you it wouldn't be the last.
Yeah, no kidding. I was like 8 or 9 when I got my first console, I guess. And it was a Game Boy Color that my dad bought us. He bought 2 of them for us, actually. And he didn't want... Like, the Game Boy Advance had just come out at the time. But we decided not to push all that money down there. Do I want this thing,
I don't know what that does.
rancid egg? Yeah, let me get that. Actually, that might do something. I don't know.
Oh, maybe you needed to fit it in that little socket?
Should I just get it then? I don't
What does
know.
it say?
It says, I found this under the counter. Some creature must have laid it here while I was stuck down in the ruins. I suppose you could buy it. I won't miss the sour odor.
Oh, yeah, maybe you need that.
Maybe.
And it's only 60, so you probably have to buy it.
Yeah, I guess so. Might as well knock that out.
Maybe it's a little key.
There's nothing else in the shops up here that I can get, though. Everything else is too expensive.
Okay, so go back down in the ruins. That's probably where you have to put it.
Maybe.
Oh, that egg. That giant egg.
Oh,
The
maybe.
one that looked like a clenched anus?
Yes.
Probably have to put it there.
maybe we'll go over there and check that out.
But you were saying?
Oh yeah, my dad bought the 2 Game Boy Colors for us back when I was like 8 or 9. Because I can't remember the specific reason, but my brother and I had shown like an increasing interest in video games, even though we'd never played much of them. And I think that we were on good behavior at the time, and so my dad decided to reward us with a couple of Game Boy Colors. My mom did not approve. She did not want us to get on the video games. I think she could see what was going to happen with it. And it was just a Game Boy Color because the Game Boy Advance had just come out. And my dad, dang it, again?
I don't think you have to fight him.
Okay. Yeah, I guess not. Cool. Suck it. Oh.
Well, you.
Dang it.
Oh no, you have to suck it.
Yeah, I guess so. Dang it, I had to go all the way over there just to...
Why did you fight him in the first place?
I forgot what was on the other side. But yeah, my dad bought that for us, and because we didn't want to put all that money on a Game Boy Advance at the time. I would end up getting one for my 10th birthday, though. And it was just easier to stick with Nintendo stuff, simply because, dang, there's a lot of those guys around, jeez. It was just easier to stick with Nintendo stuff because the Game Boy line for a long time was backwards compatible. It was backwards compatible all the way through the Nintendo DS.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like, whenever, we didn't get Nintendo consoles until, like, way later, like, when I was a teenager. But, we'd usually get, like, PlayStation games and stuff like that, and some computer games, because that's what we were into. A lot of the... I think the first Nintendo console we ever owned was the Wii. Because we didn't really like... Well, we don't really like Mario that much. To be perfectly honest, we played Mario games, but like we're not really like huge fans of it. Like, but like I do like the Zelda and Metroid games; those are fun. Especially, what was that one that you let me play? It was Metroid. It was where they had the copy of Samus. I can't remember what it's called. Zero Mission or something like that.
Oh, was it the Game Boy Advance one?
I don't.
I wouldn't know. Play it. Okay.
I wouldn't know.
I think I was letting you play it on my 3DS, right?
Yes, yeah.
And it was then it was part of the Ambassador program. Back in 2011, the 3DS had just come out, and it didn't sell that many copies. So they did something called the Ambassador program for early adopters. Basically, if you bought your 3DS before a certain time, they gave you 20 free games, 10 free NES games, and 10 free Game Boy Advance games. Now, the Game Boy Advance games were not available to anyone else that owned a 3DS. It was really cool. And one of those games was Metroid Zero Mission.
All right, nerd. That's all I needed to know. Yeah, Metroid Zero Mission.
I know things.
But I'd have to say my favorite game is, well, I mean, I know it's like probably like a... I feel like it's a common answer, or at least like, it's like, oh yeah, you're one of those, I guess. Final Fantasy VII is definitely my favorite game, and next to that is Binding of Isaac probably, or Darksiders. The Darksiders series. I really like that stuff, and some hype for the Darksiders 3. But for the most part, like, we usually just stuck to either computer games or the PlayStation. Unfortunately, we never had a Xbox console. Well, we had the original Xbox, but we didn't have it for that long. Because we got a PS3 afterwards, and we only had like 4 games for the Xbox. It was like Doom 3, Urban Chaos, and Silent Hill 2, and something else I can't remember. But I wish I did play a little bit more Xbox games. We played Gears of War and Halo and all that at my cousin's house, but for the most part, we've usually either had the computer or PlayStation, and then like until my like late teens, like 17, we got a Wii, and we only played like 2 games on it. Brawl for Super Smash Bros. Brawl and
Super Paper Mario. You told me this.
no, we didn't. We gave it to you. We never played it.
What? No. I owned the game before that. You didn't give it to me. You kept it.
Well, we never played it though. I could have sworn we gave it. Oh, it's my sister.
Yeah, I was gonna say you didn't give it to me.
Yeah, I think.
I was one of those people that bought that game.
Yeah, we got it for free, but we gave it away because we didn't really care to play it. And I think my sister took it, or she asked for it or something. I don't know. Either way, it was that, and what was that? Wii Sports Resort. That was fun.
Well, there was the original Wii Sports.
Well, the one I'm talking about is the resort one.
Yeah, that, believe it or not, that was one of the ones that I didn't get. I mean, I got Wii Sports because it came with a console, but I never played. I played a little bit of Resort actually. My cousin owned it.
It was relaxing. We usually played the archery one. That was really nice.
Yeah.
Very relaxing. Especially if you just want to relax, take a little slow.
Take a dump.
Yeah. A little slow session of just like I don't know, it's just very charming in its own way.
Yeah.
But I would say if I had to pick my most favorite modern game, what would it be? Oh, Yakuza 0. I don't know if it's pretty recent, I guess. I think it's like a year old or something. But it's very funny, good story, all that jazz. Good music too. Especially the karaoke sessions you can play. You don't imagine these guys who are like Yakuza members and they just go to the karaoke and they just like rock out. What do we have here?
My name is Cornifer. Oh, I think I already talked to him.
Oh, he's a choreographer.
Yeah, the map doctor.
Yeah, I guess it's hinted in his name.
What's this thing? It's just sitting. What's up here? Is this a thing with stuff?
I don't know. All we have to do is find that little.
The coin fell into the hole.
I guess that would be a good time to get that amulet.
Yeah.
What's that? You just need to find that place with the egg or whatever. You don't know where that's at?
No, I'm losing track. I should have been doing this the whole time, but I don't have the compass that tells me where I am.
So or the pins to tell you where the stuff is at.
Yeah, that's true. Any of that stuff. The shop is full of interesting items. The cartographer shop, that is helpful for finding anything.
Yeah. I can see how that makes the game a little bit more difficult.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
How did you not take any damage?
Yeah, well, I did. It was but I only took 1.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty freaking cool. At least I know I don't just flat out die right away unless I'm down to 1.
Yeah.
That's pretty freaking convenient.
What was that joke that I said the other day? It was like
what?
We were laughing in the car because we were taking a friend home and I said something. It was so stupid and it was really childish. But
yeah, it was really childish.
It was premarital sex with your husband. That's what it was.
Yes.
I don't remember
he was talking about sinful behaviors and talked about how one of our friends had a husband.
Yeah.
And then Paul insisted that his sin was
having premarital sex with his husband.
Yes.
But that implies that if he's already married, he's got
we implied he was married, so the joke was that somehow this guy is a tool. Wait a minute, I've actually okay.
Yeah, you've been here before.
Yeah, I can't really do anything about him. It was just funny. The way it was worded, it came up in conversation so fluidly.
Yeah.
It's honestly the conversation doesn't do it justice.
Yeah.
It was a had to be there moment,
really
which
yeah. See, a lot of those conversations we have, they just end up getting really weird.
Yeah, that was an interesting car ride.
Yeah, I can't remember how. I remember there was one where we were talking about a hurricane, and then it ended up talking about butt sex. I remember that, but of course it's just one of those conversations. I'm pretty sure people have that where it's like you're
butt
just talking
sex. You're pretty
Yeah.
sure people have butt sex.
about... No, nobody's ever had that.
Yeah, nobody's ever done that.
Yeah.
It's a myth.
It's like, oh, I don't think you've ever... Oh, you have been in here. You saved
Yeah, but maybe...
another one?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you
yes,
saved
yes,
the third
I
one.
did save another one. Yeah, there
Cool.
we go. I think the elder is upset and crying because his people are missing. So
Oh, so look at
whenever-
all those eggs you have to... Or those little...
Yeah, I guess that represents how many of these guys I have to save.
Oh, man, there's a lot.
This game, man. All right.
Well, it just means a lot of content.
Yeah. You know, one of my favorite things about something that they would say is jam-packed with content is the fact that in Breath of the Wild, you get these things called Korok seeds, and they look like weird little golden drops. When you collect, there are 400 of them hidden throughout the whole game, and the hilarious thing about it is that once you've collected all 400, which is tedious and very difficult, the guy that you turn, the character that you turn all the Korok seeds into, he rewards you by giving you a golden swirly thing that just looks like a shit.
Huh.
Yeah, he rewards you with a golden shit. It does nothing except signify that you got all 400 of the hidden Korok seeds.
Does the Switch
So-
have, like, achievements or anything?
I don't think they do now, but I heard they were going to do something with it.
Oh, okay, so you don't even get an achievement for it or anything.
No. I mean, other than the item in the game, which does nothing, so that's essentially the achievement. See, my thing is, like, I get why there's achievements, but it also is really just a vanity plate.
Well, yeah, duh, of course.
So, I mean, I guess I just take issue with that in general, because of the way that it's presented. I'm like I like getting rewards for doing things. Anything that's incentivized in a game, I enjoy. Like Monopoly Plus, if you hit these achievements and goals, so many times they give you different tokens to play with. Even though I didn't particularly like the tokens, I like the fact that I unlocked stuff if I did all the stuff that they asked me to. So I did all the things, even though the reward wasn't even that special.
So you didn't appreciate the shit thing then?
Yeah, I didn't do that either.
Okay.
Yeah, to be clear, I'm not one of those people that collected all 400 Korok seeds. It is, like, that in general is just incredibly tedious work. It's not a payoff thing. You only get those to upgrade your weapon, shield, and bow stash. Otherwise, it's useless. After a certain point, you're just not getting anywhere with it. So, I'm not a completionist in any sense, except for certain things. Oh, wait.
Oh, I think this is the way to it.
Is it?
That anus?
Maybe. Let's see. I just wanted to get that guy. But I do like incentives to beat things and do things.
Oh, maybe not. Damn.
Yeah, that's right. This thing. So, like, if they give you something you can use in the game, and it's something you like, especially, that really gets me going. Like, I like stuff like that. If it has no practical use in the game, then I don't usually go for it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of games like that.
Well, like
use
even
cheats
Kingdom
and stuff.
Hearts. Kingdom Hearts incentivizes a lot of stuff, and I would appreciate that if they weren't so freaking hard.
Yeah, I mean, well, one of the things that I felt was like, oh, it's cool, but it's not worth it. In the final mix version of the game, you can get crowns if you do like specific things. Like one of them is you have to get all the mushroom. You have to get all the organization mushrooms, which there's 13 of them, and some of them are easy, some of them are really difficult. And then you also have to beat Terra, and then beat all the organization battles. And it's like, some of them are pretty hard, so I mean, it's cool, and you get a little golden crown. It starts off as bronze, then silver, then gold. But, I mean, it doesn't do anything, it's strictly cosmetic, and I'm like, well, I guess, and you get a trophy and all that. And,
I beat him again!
wow, actually, yeah, you did pretty
Dang. I mean, like, that wasn't especially, like, helpful to me. It just feels good.
Yeah, you really need to find that clenched anus thing. I'm pretty sure
I'm
that's where
looking
you have
for
to put
my
the egg.
thing so I can repair my orb.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I can't find... I don't know where I died. It was at a different guy like that. Those are clearly mini-bosses.
You know, well, maybe maybe on the next episode we'll figure out where you are.
Yes.
Or, like, we'll already be there.
Yeah, I guess so. Because I have been doing a lot of grinding, and I think that's good. For now. Maybe next time I'll know where I'm going. So,
Oh wait, it's right there.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's right there. That's the clenched anus.
Oh, that's right. Hey, buddy.
Nah, me know this.
Okay. Yeah. We.
No, nothing.
He didn't say anything new.
No, I mean you can't interact with that anus or something.
No, can't even touch it.
Yeah. Maybe we'll need a little help from the walkthrough.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's got to that.
We
point.
don't use that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So anyway, thank you guys for joining us. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw. We know we're not the best, but you know it's okay. So please join us again tomorrow for some more Hollow Knight, and maybe later something else. We don't know. All I know is that I'm going to torture myself with this for a lot longer. So I hope you guys enjoy that.